I'm Randy Lynn with the Memphis Irish Society, and today we're going to learn how to make Colcannon. Colcannon is a staple in many Irish households, and since we can't go to Ireland right now, we're going to learn how to make it for ourselves, and it's very, very simple. Step one is to select your potatoes. So in America, our potatoes are very different from Irish potatoes. The closest we can get to what they call a floury potato is the russet potato or your Idaho potato. We tend to like Yukon Golds or smaller red potatoes for our mashed potatoes. That's going to make a creamier, denser mashed potato. It's a personal preference on what you like, but to be more traditional to the flavors of Ireland, the closest we can get is going to be this russet potato. Boil them in their jackets. That's how you maintain the wonderful potato flavor. So we're going to put them into this boiling water and boil them until they are soft. Now, these are taking about 10 minutes to boil, and you can start from cool water. Many people do that. And you can start cool water, bring them to a boil, and then let them boil for 10 to 12 minutes. While they are boiling, we are going to brown our butter. So for this recipe, I have about a pound of potatoes, and I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm only using Kerrygold butter, right? Straight from Ireland. From wonderful grass-fed, happy cows. If you've never had Kerrygold butter, you're really missing out, because it is definitely the best butter. Okay, now that my butter is nice and golden brown, I'm going to pour it and set it aside. Take the leftover here and use that to saute my shredded cabbage. This is about 1 small head of shredded cabbage per pound of potatoes, but it's really a personal preference on how much cabbage you like, and how thick or how thin you like it shredded. It will cook down some, so be prepared for less than what it is pre-cooked. So I'm going to let this saute and cook in here. During the 16 and 1700s, Europe and Ireland considered potatoes, cabbage, and leeks the food of the common man, according to my research. And the first time that Colcannon was described or referenced in Irish history was in 1735 in a diary entry by William Buckley, a traveler from Wales who had the dish on Halloween in Dublin. Typically, Colcannon is served on Halloween. It's an ancient Celtic tradition. It has some fortune telling that goes along with it. Looks like for Colcannon in particular, they would put in a coin, a rag, a stick, or other items cooked inside, and then whatever trinket you found in your potatoes was the prediction for your future. All right, so peeling the hot potatoes is always really fun. If you're brave and you don't have very sensitive fingers, you can just grab them and peel away. But I like to take and use my potato masher to hold my potatoes still, and then use my fork to kind of run along the sides. Sometimes you can do a twist and pull to help get the peel off. It comes off pretty easily. That's how you know your potato's done. Now that all of our potatoes are peeled, we're going to take out all of our COVID-19 aggressions and mash them. It's a nice potato masher here. Hopefully you have one left over from your grandmother. If not, you can buy one on Amazon and start mashing. We're going to add about 1/4 of a cup for this 1 pound of potatoes. You would want to use a 1/2 cup if you had 2 pounds of cream, if you have cream. If you do not have cream, or you can't do cream, you can do 1/2 and 1/2. You can do milk. You can do coconut milk if you want to make it vegan, and skip and do your vegan butter with it. If you'd like it. This is right now a vegetarian dish. Some people add ham to their Colcannon or bacon. But this is going to be our vegetarian version. So I've added the cream, and now I'm going to add some of the browned butter. Let's just add all of it. It looks delicious. Look at that. This is where we're going to get all the yummy flavor. This is the salted butter, so we're going to taste to see how much salt it needs at the end. Beautiful texture of mashed potatoes right now. We're going to fold in our sauteed cabbage. Just like a gentle up and over stir here. This is smelling so yummy. All right, to finish it off, we're going to add about 2 chopped scallions or green onions. So this is the white parts and the green parts. Fold that in. All right, we're going to add some fresh cracked pepper. Some salt. Give it a final stir here. It's beautiful. And now we're going to give it a nice taste. Delicious. There are many Colcannon recipes online. You can find all kinds of variations and make it to your taste and your preference. It is a very versatile dish that goes with many, many things. As you know, the Irish eat potatoes at every meal. So you don't have to wait for Halloween. You can enjoy Colcannon today.